Thank you, Mr. President. Members, as I go to my seat, allow me a couple of moments to wrap up where we are. A lady named Josephine Butler, back in the 1880s in England, she happened to be the wife of a minister, and she was concerned about the way young girls were being treated, how they were subject to exploitation and being even brought into sexual slavery. And so she began to work to try to reform the laws, to try to help them. And she said the answer to her prayer to help these girls was a group called the Salvation Army. And that was in the 1880s. I think everybody here knows that from that time forward, the Salvation Army has been working, laboring to protect, to rescue people from human trafficking, from sexual trafficking, from just horrible, unspeakable things. And this Senate and this legislature have done remarkable work, and there's work yet to do. We can thank the Salvation Army for a century ago dealing with this when nobody else was talking about it. We know the work they do today, right? We know about the hungry that they feed, about the gifts they provide for children whether rural or inner city that might not otherwise have Christmas gifts. And we could go on. I don't think there's anyone here who would question that the Salvation Army is a religious organization and a worthy one. And I don't think there's anyone here, I hope there's no one here who would suggest that a contribution to the Salvation Army should earn you punishment from your own government. And we've heard many hypotheticals today. We've heard about other bills, about previous bills, about bills that weren't filed or could have been filed. But I humbly ask that we focus on the bill before this body today. And I challenge anyone to find one word of discrimination in this bill. This bill clearly and simply provides that if you affiliate with or make a donation to a religious organization, you cannot be punished by your government for doing that. The debate about this bill has been just about everything else but that. But that's what the bill says. The words are clear. The words could not be clearer. And so respectfully to folks who challenge the intent or question what people think about this bill, I just implore everyone, read the words on the bill the Senate is about to vote on. And I think they're words that everyone should be able to get behind, because this protects everyone's right to religious freedom, regardless of your political stripe, regardless of your lifestyle or your background or your origin, or whether you grew up poor like I did or wealthy like other people did. It doesn't matter. Everyone is protected. It's the American way. It's the Texas way. That's all this bill's about. And so for religious freedom, for free speech, and to encourage people to donate to these religious charitable groups that are doing so much good in our society, let's vote for this bill and make the message very clear that we support groups like the Salvation Army, like the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and we make no apology for our affiliation with them. And I move final passage, Senate Bill 1978.
Secretary will call the roll.
Alvarado, Betancourt, Birdwell, Buckingham, Campbell, Creighton, Fallon, Flores, Hall, Hancock, Hinojosa, Huffman, Hughes, Johnson, Colcourse, Lucio, Menendez, Miles, Nelson, Nichols, Paxton, Perry, Powell, Rodriguez, Schwartner, Sulliger, Taylor, Watson, West, Whitmire, and Zaffarini.
There being 19 ayes, 12 nays, the bill is finally passed. Congratulations, Senator.
Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you, members.